My homosexuals, what is going on? Oh my lord. The knees are pumping. I'll tell you that. Absolute machinery is built into my bones right now. I feel like I just locked in 2 pistons with some nice gears and just started cranking that shit all day. Felt wonderful. I told you guys, this may not be what I want to be doing, but it is what is necessary for me to efficiently, safely, and passionately gain confidence back in my knees. And it's working. Don't get me wrong, nowhere near 100%. It might come quicker than I thought, in the next week or two. That could be really cool, but I can't put an expectation on it. Last time I did that, it ended up taking 2 more months because I rushed back into the programming. I gotta take my time. I gotta make sure that I keep it locked in, keep staying safe and healthy until I can do a full program cycle with 0 pain the entire way through. That's the goal. Honestly, at this point, it's not even pain. It's just soreness. My left knee, I think, did heal because it was probably either the most minor tear that you could imagine or just a super small pull on the quad tendon on my left. And I think I just jumped back into it too quickly, so it started getting really close to injured again, and that's where I stopped, and now we're here. So we live and we learn. We're doing great. We are back on track, and that's what I love to see. The clean and jerks felt great. It was good to get to do them again because it's been like a week now, maybe more, more than a week since I've hit clean and jerks because I don't want to overload what I'm doing right now. I'm already going really hard on my quad tendon accessories, so I need to make sure that I lay off a little bit from the main lifts, because the more that I do those without fully recovering, even though it'll keep me consistent, I will consistently feel like shit, and nobody wants that. You guys want to see me get better. I want to see me get better, God damn it. But either way, it felt great. It's very fluent. I'm at a different gym because I'm visiting my girlfriend's family in South Florida. And though it's the same gym, I say this every time, if the equipment is just slightly off, it's going to feel weird. That's just how it is. It's unfortunate. But when you do such a technical sport like Olympic lifting, it just, like, that first couple warm-up sets or even like the first working set, it's going to feel weird. Because I get so used to locking in at the exact perfect, precise moment with a certain barbell, with certain plates, and just the slightest difference in quality can change the world when it comes to the way my body interacts with the lifts. But it felt good. I'm going to say it again over and over and over. Really proud of the squats today. I did some more narrow stance elevated back squat. You saw last couple days 225. I don't even think I hit that for 10. So I wasn't feeling great. I was first day back on trying to get my knees in check. I'm already up to 275 and burned out at 11. That's pretty damn good. And I think I definitely could have gone for more, but I'm not trying to kill myself right now. I'm not trying to go too abrasive on my tendon just because it feels a little bit better. You got to really give it that time to feel it out and then take the action to slowly work back into a program, not just immediately being like, all right, we're going to do 5x5 and 5x3 all over again. And just, same thing we've always done. You can't treat your body the same way once you've gone through this kind of experience. I am a whole new being now. My body will never be the same. I will never physically be where I used to be. I have sculpted my body the way that I have wanted to interact with it, So I promise you this, by the end of it, my knees will be bulletproof as long as I take the necessary precautions. But other than that, split squats, I hate them, but they get a good stretch on the quads and on my knees, and felt pretty decent. And surprisingly, you'll see it at the end, I did vertical jumps for the first time ever. And I know it seems weird, but funny enough, if I get it if you don't know Olympic lifting. I don't expect anyone to know this kind of stuff, but the training that you do for recovery in Olympic lifting compared to jumpers in basketball recovery, people who dunk, is pretty similar. We're just lifting our bodies vertically straight up in the air with as much explosiveness as possible and putting all the strain on our joints and our tendons, trying to maintain as much efficiency and safeness as we can, and when you mess up anything in these kinds of sports, when it comes to explosive technique, you got to go to the knees, got to go to the elbows, got to go to the wrist, all the joints, tendons, ligaments. Those are the places you got to go back to. You got to start back at the bare bones, like what are the things that attach to all muscles, and you got to go right back to them. Make sure that they are at 100% before you can even think about going back to strength training again. That's how it is. But anyway, I am ranting way too much. Let me just tell you how I'm doing. Physically, I'm going to give today a solid 9.15. I felt exotic. Oh man, it was just everything kind of just locked in. Don't get me wrong. The knee is still sore. It's going to be that way. It is still weaker than my right, naturally. But I will say my left quad is really strong right now. It's just the tendon that is lacking slightly behind. And I'm now having to put a little bit more emphasis on my right side because I've done this for 2 months straight now. And so now my right tendon is still stronger, but my right quad is starting to lag behind. So I got to make sure I keep them balanced so that when I do get recovered, I don't end up injuring my right knee, because that would just be so fucking stupid. But we don't imagine the worst case scenarios. We're going to keep moving forward with some jolly ignorance and do our absolute best, because imagining failure is just a waste of fucking headspace. I'll tell you that. Waste of negative headspace. Unnecessary for your lifting. But other than that, mentally, oddly enough, I know I'm very hyped up now from the gym, but the past couple of days have been very low-key, just very doing my own thing. I've gotten, especially with the traveling back and forth from me and my girlfriend went to go see my family last week, and now this week we're off seeing her family for another week, and because we both got time off work and school and all that other stuff, and it's been really nice to just be in an environment where you can have just some straight support without any obligation or any expectation from the people you grew up with, the people that you know most, and more than that, not really worrying about a schedule. I talked to my girlfriend yesterday, and I was like, all right, well, I want you to be fully honest with me. Let me know how you feel, because I want to make sure I can work my weightlifting schedule around what you and your sister and your family want to do. So you tell me when you want me to go. I'll go. I can go in the morning, first thing when I wake up. I can go super late at night. It's almost 10 p.m. here. It's pretty late for me right now. And she just looked at me and went, "Dude, go whenever the hell you want to. Doesn't matter. We're on our own time. We're just having fun. Family's family. So we're with the people who are going to accept us no matter what. So let's just enjoy ourselves. Let's rip off the schedule for a week and just relax. I'm sure everybody who is an adult can relate to the feeling of just being able to have those days back where you're just living day to day, not worried about the next day, not worried about the day before, because you're just living at home with the people that are going to support you and take care of you. Hopefully you got someone out there like that. Again, it doesn't have to be blood. It can be whoever's out there to just give you that straight, raw positivity no matter what. And it's been super nice. It's been extremely relaxing. I did nothing today but play my old 3DS. And I've, since the day before yesterday, I've clocked in 15 hours. It's awesome. I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do. And I can just sit in bed willingly and wake up at noon and be like, oh, this is okay today. I still want to make sure I'm eating the proper meals for the gym and all that, because I'm not going to miss the fucking gym. That's what gives me life. But all in all, mentally, I'm feeling at a very nice 9.4. Very, very good. It's relieving at the very least, you know? It's especially when everybody's on board, I guess. You know, sometimes you can go back home and it can be stressful during the holidays or whenever you're being asked 1,000 things by your family members to like help out with other things around the house, because of course that's another thing that we grow up with, always gotten to help out in some way, even if you don't want to. But in this moment, like, everybody's adults, everybody's just doing their own thing, just not worrying about it, and it's just, you want to go to this? Sure. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to go out? No, I'm okay. Okay, then stay at home. Oh, I have a choice to just stay and be lazy? You're not going to force me to go out? Oh my God, you know? I know some people, a lot of people, and this is me most of the time, can't fathom just sitting in a room all day, just like not really doing anything. But I'm constantly trying to fuel my social battery and my normal schedule and my typical daily life, that sometimes I forget how nice a little quiet can be. You know, everybody's got a certain level of individualism where they can just be fully independent from people, and everybody's got a certain level of dependence that they need to rely on other people, not in a bad way, but just in the way of being able to get that outward social battery drained, like I'm saying. So I've always been way more on the side of needing my social battery drained. Like, I love depending on the positivity of those around me, and those that want to support me as well. You know, I'm not even saying like asking for favors or anything. It's just a matter of being able to hang out with someone and get some raw positivity without asking in the first place. But on the other end, sometimes I do gotta remember that there's always some time that you gotta save for yourself, where you can just kind of keep it to yourself, sit in a room, just relax, play the old DS, get on that Pokemon grind again, and not have to worry about a single thing, not a single person, not a single chore, not a single job. I love the gym, so that just gets me even more excited for the day. So I'm just doing what I love, you know. It just reminds me of the days where, like in high school, where I just gotten into the gym, where I just play video games, go to school, go to the gym. I didn't try in school that much back then as I do now, so it's really nice, you know. It's a taste of childhood, if you could call it that. But I don't know, I'm rambling too much. Either way, I'm sure someone can relate to that, but I love it, you know. So just keep doing what you got to do, you know. Love every step of it, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do some deload back squat and more knee accessories, you know. Just I'm gonna keep grinding it out until I feel at 100% and just loving every step of it. You know, there's no simpler way to say that. I'm loving my knees, I'm loving my body, I'm prioritizing my health. So what's there to be mad about, you know? So just let me know how the lives and the lists have been going. I love hearing about it, and I appreciate whoever wanted to stick around and just shoot the shit with me, you know. I love you, you know. Come back and see me tomorrow. We'll keep talking. Either way, I'll see you. Bye.